Well, I fucked this up a little bit. I assumed my men would be arriving via the sea, but that is not the case. They've actually marched somehow. I think they must have like landed, you know, down here and then they marched into the battle. But I really just wanted to, oh my word. Oh my, Jesus Christ. My supporting fleet has just arrived. And fucking immediately, both of my artillery shits, really? Both of my artillery ships are shelling the hell out of this skirmishing ship, and they've actually sunk it right off the bat. I didn't even have to do anything. I didn't have to lift a goddamn finger. See, what I wanted to do is I wanted to take these two artillery ships, sail them somewhat close to the enemy city slash town. I suppose it's like a town. I don't know. This is actually a pretty big settlement. I guess settlement is like a good word. I apologize about the frame drops. I didn't really test how battles would run in Attila when I record them. I'm getting around like 25 frames right now, but when I zoom in like so, I get like 15. So that's something that will be fixed eventually. I really hate to do that kind of shit, but I'm sorry. What we'll do is primarily I just want to burn down these watchtowers because they prove deadly when you are assaulting. What we can do in the meantime, though, is take a look at some of our sweet units that we've got. These are our Aden trackers, the bowman slash wild dog hybrids, and these guys look like fucking hyenas. It's nuts. I think they must be like hyenas or something. We've got our Afar camel raiders, who are shirtless men with these weird little machete dagger looking things. Here's Eon himself. He's got quite a nice retinue, actually. These guys have some nice scale armor. And then here's the man himself. He does kind of stick out like a sore thumb, though, because it seems that most of the men around him are way more white than he is. A little awkward. So it doesn't appear that the Himyarites are coming out of their towns anytime soon. Town, I should say. So we could very well just stick around out here, skirmish a bit with our artillery ships, and then decide whether we want to move in or not. Here are our slingers, our spears, which are not anything to write home about. Here are the crazy swordsmen, the Afar swordsmen. They all wear nice silk skirts, it seems. This guy looks like he's about 14. This one as well. And then here, these are the guys I wanted to look out. The Tor Warriors. They've got these crazy spears, and actually it reminds me a lot of like Stargate SG-1. Oh shit, my artillery ships are firing without any direction from me, so they're actually wasting their shots. So we want to burn down this tower, if possible. Maybe we can light a fire, light a fire somewhere in the middle of the city, our house. Okay, so we've got a really good view because our melee ships are in the way. Get the fuck out. So these guys, I'm hoping, are going to light fire to this watchtower. We did roast some men. Mostly we just roasted some short grass. Oh, here we go. That was... Neither of you are actually aiming where I've ordered you. Okay, please. Please, my friends. In the name of Eon, Bini Asaf, please destroy that watchtower. We can go into first person in this one and launch, I think, any old missile into the heart of the city. We can start a fire. Okay, we missed. We missed big time. I think if we could head to the left a little bit... Okay, we freaked everyone out, but that's not really what we want to do. We'll head to the left a little bit. Something like that. Boom. Oh, wow, that was a direct hit on that watchtower. Once this lands, I'm hoping we can start to cause some damage, demoralize these assholes. Oh, shit, we just hit, like, someone's laundry line. Mama gonna be mad. Okay, so we've hit the watchtower, and one more of those, and it's gone. I think what we can do is move our entire army forward a little bit. Oh my fucking god. I fucked that up so bad. Okay, well, we'll move our missile units in because I want them to skirmish to a certain degree. We'll grab our spear units. I had my Tor warriors in the middle. Something like this. And then I had these guys kind of in reserve. Something like that. I had my Afar swordsmen in the middle. And then I had all my cavalry. Oh my, I stumbled a bit there. Every which way, doesn't really matter. We can put the hounds. You know, we could release the hounds, actually. That would be a pretty good thing to do. Because, of course, they will replenish after the battle. So we've got one more missile coming in for this watchtower. Here it is. Boom! Fuck you! So that's one watchtower down. We haven't... Okay, we have actually started a fire way the hell over here, so that would be nice. We could destroy some other watchtowers, perhaps? No, nothing else is really within our grasp, I don't think. You know what we'll do? We'll, how do I get them to release the hounds, I wonder? Can I do this? Okay, we'll sick the hounds on those desert oh, shit. Still firing. Can we burn down that? Burn down that port, and then we'll light fire next to everything these guys are standing near. Something like that. Great. Okay, so we'll move some of our missile units forward, like so. That way they can cause some casualties. We want our spears to move forward as well. How in the fuck do I... There we are. Okay, I've done it. I didn't fuck it up this time, everyone. Please give me that virtual pat on the back. I would very much appreciate it. Okay, we've got some hounds going out. I wonder if... Oh my god, there is a lot of dogs. 84 hounds. Can they cause any... Oh shit, this is actually very frightening. Let's go... Oh shit. Oh, they're taking out those skirmishers pretty well, I think. Or at least they will. I don't know. We've lit a fire in the hearts of these men. We're now loosing arrows against... What are these guys? Some kind of hybrid bowman slash spearman, which is interesting. These guys are Aksum. They're the elite bowmen I was a little bit worried about. We can now grab our artillery ships, and we will just shell the hell out of... Can I not fire? Okay, we'll fire upon... Why can't I fire on... Okay, there we go. We'll fire into the middle of these guys. We've got some fires raging. Everyone's upset. Everyone's freaking out. These ships have spent their ammunition, so we can actually get these guys to GTFO, something like that. We'll move our swords forward. I still don't know if I want to engage wholeheartedly. Oh. It doesn't seem like our dogs did so good. No. They killed one desert skirmisher and, like, no one else. So, as good as that was, could be better. We're actually taking a lot of casualties out of this unit here. Shit. Shit. Fire the shit. Okay, we'll move these guys back. We'll move some of these Afar sword... I think we're gonna go in. All they have is missile units on the flank here. We'll move some Afar swordsmen up. We've got our cavalry in tow. Slingers as well. These guys are going to come up here, something like that. We'll have some spears to support. We'll just use the desert levy for now, I think. These guys need to move up and fire upon those heavy axe infantry. I don't know if they have shields or not. They do have shields, unfortunately, but we can still, all the same, fire into the heart of the formation there. We'll move our spears forward a bit as well. Get our hounds to move. Something like that. Okay, so we've got some Afar swordsmen taking casualties. Shit, because they are lightly armored. We need to engage right away. We'll move some spears forward as well because they're heavily armored. They can absorb some damage. It looks like we've got some cavalry charging into our... shit. Got some cavalry annihilating our infantry. So what we'll do is we'll reroute these Afar swordsmen because this unit is gone. We need some... spears to get in there and deal with. Yeah, our Afar swordsmen have fled, so we need some spears rather, to move in and deal with them. So we've got some all sorts of missile coming in to destroy and disrupt those men. What do we got? We got some... let's see, what are these guys good at? Are they good against cavalry? Do we have anyone against excellent attack against cavalry. We could support with some desert raiders, and we shall do. And we'll take our Afar swordsmen around the flank, I think. And they can sweep up these missile units in the rear. We can't actually hit anything with our slingers, so we may as well move them here, and they can get to slinging. Our slingers here can't even hit anything, really. So maybe we'll move them like that. Our dogs, apparently, are in a position to be of use, I suppose, to loose some arrows. It's a real shame about those Afar swordsmen. I didn't really think that through. Of course, the cavalry would come forward to annihilate the infantry we put forth. But now the problem is we've got spears to deal with the cavalry, but we don't have anyone really in position to deal with that. Okay, we'll leave the raiders out, actually, because we got tons of spears to engage. We don't have anything to take care of those missile units too easily, so we're gonna have to send some of these cavalry units around the flank, like so. As for the middle here, maybe we could send some more spears forward. We'll engage with spears initially, but we want our Afar swordsmen, the 2 undamaged units, to move forward. We've got Eon here and some other cavalry. Oh, shitballs! No! Oh, fuck! These guys nearly took a really bad shortcut around the flank. We've got 1 unit of Afar swordsmen coming to deal with. See, the problem is these Ashum double as spearmen, so they're actually, I believe... hold on, let's see. I can't actually look at the stats of these guys. They have swords. I don't know. I think they double as spearmen, so it's kind of a tough one to charge them with cavalry. We're going to engage with our spears regardless. Speaking of spears, we're doing quite a bit of damage against these cavalrymen on the flank. We just need to really get our men in here. Let's see, we've got... Okay, we've got some men to scare away the missile units. That means our spears will make quick work of those horsemen, and then we are charging these Ashum in the rear with our cavalry raiders, and these guys double as swordsmen, so we might want to pull them out to attack those guys in the rear. We'll grab our desert raiders. They may be better to attack these guys. What do we got? Oh shit, there's some spears there. Oh my god, why have my... Fuck off. Okay, what the hell is going on here? My slingers have taken huge amounts of casualties. Who else is in here? Okay, all of our... Oh, fuck off. I wish guard mode was still in the game. It's fucking ridiculous. Okay, 1 unit of slingers is going to flee off the field. All of our bowmen are going to readdress themselves and fucking attack those skirmishers. We've got some spears being torn to pieces by what appear to be axemen, etc. We'll tire them out with some levy, and then we'll deal with them with our swordsmen, I guess. That fucking burns my butt. That really pisses me off. Okay, so we've got some Afar camel raiders. They're going to come around the flank. They're going to be blocked in by these spears unless we rout these guys. So we've got... I don't know why these guys are going so fucking slow. Please, charge. Charge those bowmen as best you can. Okay, so our Afar camel raiders are charging into the rears of these horsemen. We've broken 1 unit. We just need to deal with these very light melee cavalry before these spears... Okay, they've decided to fuck off. Great. Googly moogly. We're taking a few casualties. Looks like our first unit of spears has fled. How about these guys? They're medium. They won't fare much better, I don't think, against those axemen. So possibly what we should do is engage with our Afar swordsmen, because they are, as I said, swordsmen, which are pretty good against infantry. The only problem is they have really shitty armor, which I guess, again, makes them pretty ideal for attacking axemen, because axemen, of course, have armor-piercing capabilities. But if they don't have any army to pierce, it goes well. Okay, our cavalry is now riding down some of their bow units. It looks like their general is kicking around, though, and he will easily tear us apart, so we'll readdress those units. Okay, so we have shattered all of these cavalry on the flank, so we will engage these desert spears with our... Nah, fuck it. We'll send both units of spears forward. We'll pull our cavalry out like so. What is this? Spearmen? Towards spearmen? Raiders? Tor warriors, my mistake. So we've got some afar swordsmen here. They are being drawn into a shitty situation, so we'll keep them like so. We've got all of our bows firing onto those skirmishers. We don't want our afar swordsmen in there because they may be torn apart by cavalry, as we saw. So we'll send our... let's do this. Let's group these guys in. They may be torn apart by the cavalry. What the hell am I saying? I don't even know. But anyway, we're going to run down these archers. That would be great. We've broken one unit of Ashum. We want to break the next. The enemy have rallied their units. Where? Oh, where have they rallied? I don't know. Possibly in here, yes. Okay, so our infantry is going to engage there. It looks like they've got a bunch of infantry moving forward, so we'll keep our Tor warriors in position, but we'll charge forward with our swords. There they are. And that should be pretty good. We've got a swords against spears matchup there. Group 4 is going to... okay, we've lost a unit of spears on the flank here. Our only other unit is a unit of Tor warriors. Perhaps we can re-engage with some desert spears, get these guys to come around the flank like so. Okay, both of our melee units, melee cav units, are tearing through those Ashum. Not a big deal. Once we break through here with... Oh, fuck off. All of our fucking bowmen are going to shoot there. We want our slingers as well to fire upon those Ashum. Very good. Okay, so we've got some spears moving in. These guys really need to hurry the hell up. 2 units of spears against... Who's returning? These guys? Okay, get them to rest up, and they can act as a reserve. We've got some swordsmen that are going to come around the flank once that is cleared away. These guys are routing still. We've got some cavalry in reserve in the form of Eon, Abyssi, and some raiders, so we should move them around the flank as well, because we've cleared off that tower, so we can really use these Afar raiders to crash into the rear of these missile units, etc. Okay, so we've got... Our swords are not doing so hot against these Baltha warriors, but I wonder if most of that is due to missiles or what. These guys are actually taking a fucking beating as well. Shit. We need to hide them behind some cover. Okay, our missile units are not doing the greatest against those other units. What do we got? Okay, we got our swordsmen going to come in the flank, attack those spears. We've got some camel raiders going to come in the flank, attack those... Oh shit, we're taking a lot of casualties from missile units yet again. We took a... I'm getting really flustered. My micro isn't exactly where it needs to be. We're going to crush those men there. We've got our faction leader and some desert raiders come around the flank. They're going to come around the flank and crash into the rears of some of these men, and we can rout them. Specifically, these missile units need to go. Okay, we've cleared off the one unit of Baltha raiders. We need to deal with another. It looks like both these units are doing pretty good. Our missile units really need to spread though, because we're taking a lot of casualties from enemy missile units, and we're going to fire on those Ashum. They're doing a lot of damage, those Ashum. We'll grab some desert raiders. Okay, we've routed one unit. These guys are going to come off the field, and they will probably disappear because they've taken a lot of casualties. Our Afar camel raiders have done quite well for themselves, and they're going to assist our desert raiders there. Our faction leader is going to crush these Ashum as well. Here he goes. Boom! Pretty good charge. Holy shit. He is, of course, heavy melee infantry, so that's quite well. Oh, man. You know what we could do as well? We could... Why didn't I do this earlier? Shit. Another missed opportunity. We're going to route... we're going to flank around with some of our units here and attack these guys. Oh, shit. Fuck right off. Guard mode. Where are you when you need... When I need you? Ugh. See, what's happened now is all of our missile units have plowed into the rear of this assault on these Baltha warriors. So we've got some desert raiders cutting down some Ashum. We've got our faction leader doing likewise, and now the only thing left is their chieftain. So once we kill their chieftain, I think we're good. So what we need to do is grab our spears here, these 2 units of Tor warriors. They're going to set up shop right the fuck there. Eventually we'll march in. Okay, Eon, please do your damnedest. These Afar warriors are going to crash into the rears of those Baltha warriors. That might be good. We'll get our Desert Raiders as well. I think once these guys hit and contact the rears of these units, they'll break because they've got units routing through them. They're facing... who is firing? Stop! Fuck! We should be routing these guys... there we go. Okay, and we have some infantry coming around in support. Okay, so... now all we need to do is cut down those fucking guys because they're routing. We will grab all of our Tor warriors. We're going to form a line right here instead. We'll get Eon to come about there. He can ride around the flank if need be. We've got some Desert Raiders in place to flank even further. Okay, I think we're set. We do want to run these guys down though, because we don't want them to, you know, be too useful after this battle. Oh my god, look at these guys. They've got sweet hats. They've got ring mail, or I should just say mail, I suppose, and we've got 2 strong units of infantry, which will tear down that barricade. Who is this? It is Letem, of course, and he's got... oh man, he's got scale armor and swords. Heavy melee infantry. Okay, we've busted down the walls of Eudaemon, and now we just need to engage with our spears. There we are. Okay, our Desert Raiders have killed a huge amount of enemy infantry. These guys are spears as well. It looks like they have spears on their unit. Yes, okay, so they'll hurry to tear down that barricade. We fucking got your number. I don't even know what this guy's name is. It is Abu Kariba. We have your number, Abu Kariba. Now, I must apologize, everyone. This has turned into an extremely long episode. I try to avoid, like, 45-minute episodes, but that's what happened. Now, the only problem is we've pretty much forced this guy into a nearly flankless situation. But we'll get Eon, Bissianaf to come around the flank regardless. Our Tor warriors are winded, but they're going to charge these guys in the flank regardless. Man, they've got some sweet spears, though. What are those guys called in Stargate where they've got the... oh, shit. They've got those stupid staves. I don't know. Anyway, once we come around the flank, we'll charge them in the rear. We're beginning to tear down this barricade, so we'll get some more... are we taking... yeah, we're taking major casualties from that fucking tower. I mean, overall, this has gone pretty well. We have taken huge amounts of casualties in some of our units, but I don't think any number of them have been, you know, destroyed. Whereas we've captured Eudaemon, our objective. We've basically killed the... well, we have killed the king of their faction. There we go. There goes the king of Himyar. There goes the king. Now, I almost thought that guy was riding a zebra because of, like, the bridle or whatever. Anyway, we're going to cut down these last 50 men. And, oh, my fucking Tor warriors have fled because somehow they're taking casualties. I wonder if it's... oh, it's because my Desert Raiders have, like, javelins and shit. Anyway, our king and these Desert Raiders are going to cut down this Himyarite king, I think. Any second now. Is he getting away? I don't know. Please. Please capture him. Or at least kill him. I would really like to kill him at this point. Where's this fucking guy? We can identify him by his sweet-ass mask. It's going to be a tough one, though. Tough sell. I don't know where this fucking guy is. But we did, destroy his unit, so I mean, that's that. We're now chasing down the last 11 men. I'm sure if we speed through, we will eventually capture him or whatever. Potentially? What the fuck is going on here? Oh, no! Oh, that son of a gun, he got away. Look at that, there's like 9 men somehow all the way out here. Anyway, we may as well end it here because we're just taking more casualties at this point, so we may as well end the battle. Boom! Pyrrhic victory, apparently. And we received the Butcher achievement for some reason. I don't know if it's a Pyrrhic victory. I mean, we destroyed their entire army. Yeah, we took a huge amount of losses, but how many more men could the Himyarites have? I'm not sure, and I'm not really confident in that because they'll probably hire a huge amount of mercenaries or something. Fuck, I don't know. Okay, so there we go. We are... Oh man, Eon. Eon himself has stabbed... Oh. Apparently we caught Abu Karib and killed him somehow. Anyway, it was Eon himself. He stabbed Abu right in the fucking head. We could raise, loot, and occupy. Just occupy or sack it. I think we'll just occupy, I think. Yeah, there we go. Abu Kariba has been killed. Eudaemon has been captured. And if we look at diplomacy, we can see that Himyar is strength ranking 58. So there's no way that they have any other forces. I don't know. Okay, but I think I'm going to cut this episode into 2 because it is extremely long.
It is an honor to serve you.
So what we'll do really briefly is we'll deal with Eon's skills, like so. Oh shit, apparently he's a cavalry commander. I never would have thought. Okay, we'll increase his champion rider skill. In addition, we'll give him the viceroy skill. Boom. Let's see. Whoops, not what I meant to do. Factions encountered. We have encountered Mazun and Makran. So what we can do is open diplomacy with them. We're not going to talk to Mazun because they have a spice port. And I think Makran actually has too. Here's the tough decisions. Do we begin trading with these guys even though they have spice ports? Oh, there's a whale there. You know what? We'll talk to Makran for now. We'll get a trade agreement with them. Never mind. They don't want anything to do with us. I doubt Mazun would either. No, apparently not. Who likes us the most? Apparently Mazun. The problem is we are at peace with the Eastern Romans and they don't like that. Anyway, we're going to take out Himyar pretty soon. I think once we get a fleet going, we can start scouting around, like, way up here. Although we will only discover, like, the Sassanids, but we can come over here. I don't think there's any factions over here, no. This is apparently a deserted area. There's no Indians over here or anything that we trade with historically or whatever. Anyway, there is one single Himyarite fleet, which we should deal with. Here's Zafar, which we will deal with as well. And I think that's about it for this turn. What? Eon has gained an ancillary in the form of a human footstool and also a torturer. I wouldn't say that Eon is a freaky bastard. I wouldn't have said it before now, but I mean, he's got some, like, BDSM shit going on. As well. Like, God. You know what? I'm gonna leave it. I don't want to talk about that. Okay, we've captured Eudaemon. Our mission is complete to be at war with Himyar and also to hold Eudaemon. So, you know what? We're probably gonna just chill here for a couple turns. Technically, we have to be at war with Himyar until 400 AD, which is going to be a tough one to do. We can't knock them out, is what I'm saying. So that's something we'll have to deal with. Anyway, thank you everyone for watching. I hope you enjoyed this one. A lot of shit happened. It was good fun for me. I will address the frame rate issues, and I will see you guys next episode.